What's up, Chad? How we doing? Merry Christmas to the Christmas enjoyers and happy holidays to everyone else. What's up? I guess for a lot of people, it's actually not Christmas anymore. Sorry, filthy American over here. It's still Christmas to me, baby. And clearly I'm not doing much, so here we are. I feel like it's kind of rancid to release a character on Christmas Day. Is that just me? Is that just me? Am I the only one who thinks that? Why would they do that? That's just cruel. Best of luck on your summons. Thank you, thank you. We'll give a couple minutes for people to show up if they're going to show up. I don't know who's going to be here on Christmas Day. It was so funny. I was I was looking at my YouTube feed the other day, and then, like, I follow a lot of Utayate, right? And so there were just like 50 streams going. Like, my subscription feed was just 50 straight live streams of every Utayate doing their like Christmas Day stream. I was like, oh my god, I can't see anything. It was just like a straight line of streams. I was like, holy, everybody enjoying their time with their Oshi. It was so funny. Hey, what's up, Jade? Crazy, crazy. I thought about doing like a stream yesterday or today, but I was just like, eh. Everybody can go have time with their family or with their favorite VTuber or whatever. Yeah, we still got time for Christmas, you know? Depending on where you are, if you're in Europe, you might still be in Christmas time. It's over for Asia. Sorry, Asia. Happy Boxing Day. Happy Kwanzaa. What even is Boxing Day? Is it called that because you're getting rid of all your boxes from Christmas? De-packaging Day? What is Boxing Day? Why is it called that? Boxing Day. Boxing Day was once a day to donate gifts to those in need, but it has evolved to become a part of Christmas festivities, with many people choosing to shop for deals on Boxing Day. Oh, okay. First time viewer from Canada. Got 2 5-stars back to back, so I passed on my luck to you. Happy Christmas. Thank you. My luck in Honkai has not been particularly great. My luck in Genshin has been okay lately. Who did I recently pull? Chaska? I think Chaska went fine. I think I won the coin flip. Shilanen went really badly. I lost every coin flip, and I lost the fate point 50-50. Well, it's not 50-50 on fate points on weapon. It's like a 75-25, but like it's like a 37.5, 37.5, 25, right? Something like that. I don't know. It's weapon banner's weird. Fugue is Star Rail. Fugue is Star Rail. Fugue is Tingyun 2.0 from Star Rail. They've been trying to pull me into Impact. When I saw that Sparkle was in Impact, I was kind of like, I actually do have an Impact account. I was playing it for a bit, but I just never went back. I played it specifically because I was like, oh, Sushang's so fucking cool in Impact. She's so cool. With her, like, giant swords and stuff. Literally, like, level 1 mob versus level 99 boss. It's actually crazy. But yeah, it's gonna be an expensive couple of months. I've got to pull from Mavuika so I can have my full Archon collection. I'm gonna pull for Sitlali because I actually want Sitlali. I'll probably go C2 R1. And then I feel like there was someone else who was... Oh, I'm also... okay, I won't say this in case there are folks who aren't Leak enjoyers, but there's a character I'm excited for. in version 5. Hey, thanks for hanging out, bud. Have a good night. Is there anybody else I'm excited? Oh, I'm also excited for, what's her name? Actually, that's probably also a leak. There's a character who's going to be for the Lantern Rite that I'm excited for, but she's a 4-star, so... I don't think I'll go crazy. I think I'll just try and get a copy. But yeah. Yeah, my wallet is in danger. Hey, don't talk about leaks. Don't talk about leaks, just in case there are people who don't like leaks. Do not put names to things that I'm keeping vague on purpose. Just say, ah, yes, that character. Smile. Hey, what's up, Cypher Hacker? Hope you're having a good holiday season. Noah, what's up? That character is very cute. They are very cute. She looks super duper cute. She's like exactly my type. All right, well, I don't want to make a huge deal out of these Fugue polls, so maybe we can just go ahead and get started on these. Whoop. Should I play the in-game music? Do we want in-game music? Is that better? But I like the Christmas vibes. Let's just keep listening to Christmas music. On endless loop. Alright, chat. So we're going E2 S1, which is the same thing as C2 R1 for our Genshin players. Can you please make more Star Rail videos? I'm gonna be honest, there's nothing for me to make Star Rail content on. The thing about Star Rail is that it would be good for me to talk over in terms of just like me chatting about my life and what's going on, but like I just autoplay everything. I don't actually play Star Rail, you know? Because I have, as you can see, I have the Firefly team. So like the game plays itself. And then the other team I play is because, like, for instance, Memory of Chaos, right, is, like, the Spiral Abyss equivalent. Which, where the hell? It's this one, right? Is this it? Yeah. Oh, I actually did play this one manually. But typically what I play is, like... So you can see I use the Firefly team, and then I just fucking play... It's just Yun Li auto. All I do is let a Yun Li counter every single time. Like, I don't do anything. I just watch Yun Li counter. So, like, there's nothing to do in Star Rail, really. Like, it would just be me chatting. Which, maybe that'd be a nice video format. Just, like, weekly, Simu chatting, like, it'd be more of a stream type thing, I think, than a YouTube video type thing. The reason I don't stream Star Rail at all, though, is because you'll see this very quickly when we're doing these polls, but my ping with Star Rail for some reason is really weird. It will just randomly spike and disconnect me every, like, couple minutes. And I've never been able to figure out why, but it's been doing that for ever since the game first came out. Like, I don't know if just the Star Rail servers hate my ISP or something, but it just does. Anyway. So, let's just go ahead and pull for Ting Yun. And by Ting Yun, I mean Fugue. I think she's good. I don't actually know much about her. I don't even know what this does. But we are pulling the light cone first. Break effects 60%. When enemy target gets broken, charring state increases break damage. Oh, so she's a super break character. Wait. How does that work? Does she... Who does she replace? Is she a Ruanmei substitute? What does she do? Increases break can also reduce toughness when attacking enemies that don't have the corresponding weakness type with the effect equivalent. Oh, she turns anybody into a firefly. She replaces a Harmony MC. Oh. Well, Traveler, you've been replaced. Trailblazer, you've been replaced. All right, well, let's go for the weapon. Or light code. I think we're like completely on flips, so we're just totally fishing for anything at this point. Boop, boop. But that means you can run 2 super break teams now, right? That's actually really crazy. Because that was the problem, is that there wasn't really a good way to give super break without... I don't think... Is there a way to give super break without exactly MC? I don't really keep up with Star Rail very much. Again, I throw my characters in and I'm just like, go have fun, kids. I drop them off at school and then go get myself a coffee. MC was unique in that regard. That makes sense. I mean, that's kind of the... What's the word I'm looking for? That was the way to make the main character playable. Oh, we're at 5-star. I mean, I think I've only lost this once. I can't remember who it was for. It might have been... I think it was exactly Yunli I lost it for. Easy clap. Easy clap. Second one? What the? That's so fucking funny. Wow. Wow. I'll be honest, I would have preferred to get 2 Fugues than 2 of these, but this is crazy. I mean, this is just a good light code in general. That's so funny. I assume charring doesn't stack, though. Still, that's crazy. That's really funny. All right, let's go into Fugue. Yeah, Merry Christmas indeed. Jeez. Ting Yun was the reason I first started playing Star Rail in the first place. I saw her design and I was like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. So now that she's getting her retrain, I'm like, I got to. Charring does stack? Oh, wait a minute. That might be crazy, actually. I don't know. That sounds like a weird team to try and build, though. Isn't Fugue Nihility? So, like, who the heck would you use as a Nihility character? Is she Nihility? Yeah, she is. She is. What if I used her with Acheron? I could finally do, like, Acheron, Silverwolf. I can use... What's his face? Gallagher? Is that his name? That doesn't sound that good, actually. It doesn't sound bad, though. It might be worth considering. I just like using Silverwolf. So I don't actually like using Acheron specifically. I like using a team where Silverwolf is usable. Okay. Okay. This is just whatever. Yeah, I already have E6s of those. I think I have E6 of everybody here. Nice, 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 nice. I wasn't planning to make this a YouTube video, but maybe I should make a YouTube video. Oh, I didn't record anything though, so I'd have to pull the VOD. I don't think this is gonna be a YouTube video. I'm too lazy for that. I did record the next we should main everybody in Genshin video though, so that one's like almost done being edited. You'll see it before the end of the year. It's taking a while. I might have to buy. I might not have enough thingies. I forget what they're called in this game. They're not primos. They're jade crystals? Is that what they're called? Stellar jade. I might need more stellar jade. Is this it? Nope. Still nothing. Anybody have any fun holiday plans? Am I doing fun? Anything fun? Me? I am doing absolutely nothing. I made myself an omelet today for the first time. I've never made an omelet before. I've made like, okay, well, that's not true. I've made like omelets for omu rice, but I've never made like a lunch omelet before, you know? And I realized how hard it is to get that shit to cook all the way through when you put in all the vegetables and stuff. I was like, maybe I should have cooked the vegetables separately. I didn't add much. It was just like a little bit of pepper, some onion, some tomato. But like, I thought I added enough salt to the omelet. It tasted like nothing. And the vegetables also tasted like nothing. I should have salted the vegetables too. I was like, damn, there's nothing here. So I just like dumped ketchup all over it. I was like, well, at least it tastes like something now. Like ketchup. Fugue? Let's go! Alright, that's one, baby. 2 more to go. Maybe Fugue was hungry. Maybe if I keep talking about food, she'll keep coming. I'm a huge fan of omurice. Omurice is probably top 5 favorite foods. There's something just about like ice, not ice, rice, not ice, rice and egg. That's just so fucking good. Chicken or potato spices are real nice in omelets, but ketchup's good. Ketchup's good. It's a very Asian thing to eat ketchup with rice. What? Ketchup with egg. And by Asian, I mean like East Asian, like Japan, Korea. So there's like 2 types of Japanese omelets, right? Like the small tamagoyaki, the rolled up omelets. What the hell is this thing? There's like dashi stock, and then there's like whatever. I don't know how they make the sweet one, but as a Korean, I agree. Let's go, Koreans! Rise up. I hate when people this has never been a thing on YouTube, at least because people don't comment on what they think I am on YouTube. But back when I was like on Twitter and stuff, and like on Discords, because I used to be a big Bang Dream player. And I guess, you know, like I also streamed back then a little bit on Twitch. I still stream on Twitch. There's a link in the description. You should join me on the Twitch if you want to see me stream more. So like people who would hear my voice, for some reason they would just assume I'm white. And I'm just like, do I talk like a white person? Is it my inflection? Is it the fact that my voice always goes up? That I end my sentences like this? What about me makes me sound like a white person? Oh, here we go. Ah! I don't know if you can hear that, but someone just followed me on Twitch. Thanks for the follow. How do I turn that off? Sorry, I know I'm like blue ballsing you right now, but like, why do I hear freaking Twitch notifications? I don't have that. Oh, you know, maybe if I turn that off, I won't hear them. That'll probably help. I sound British? Cockney British? Tuesday, innit? Alright, Fugue. Come home. I won't feed you beans and toast, Fugue. I promise. I'll cook you a real meal. I promise I'll make you something nice. You can eat my miso soup every day. Herda. How about I hurt you if you come back again? Give me Fugue. Nice. 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 This is what true love is right here. Fugue knows that I started this game for her. I'm still playing this game for her. She knows she's my one and only, except maybe for Silver Wolf and Firefly. I really like those two as well. But, you know, there's... I have 3 arms. I have 3 hands. One more, baby. I thought you might be from Australia? What the hell? Do I not... Man... I gotta throw some more Koreanisms at you all so that that you all are aware that I am so very Korean. I'll just start every time something hits me, I was like, "아이고, 아참, 슈이벌." I do want to do an account review. Chat, do we want to do like a Genshin account review? Maybe we can organize something on the Discord server of just like people screen sharing with me, and I can just it'll be a chance to like chat with the viewers as well, right? I think that would be fun. It'd also be a fun stream. We should do that. Maybe sometime in the new year when people are around. I want it to be like, show me your main. Like, not like, let's do a whole account review. It's like, show me your favorite character and show me how good they are or how well you've built them. Like, what did you do for them? Prove to me your devotion to your main. Because obviously for me, it'd be Yoimiya, right? You're judging only based on Yoimiyas though, right? No. I'm judging you on your Yoimiyas. Like, your equivalent of Yoimiya. Well, I will judge you though if your favorite isn't Yoimiya, but... Look at her, she's so cute. Look at the Tingyun right there. She's such a baby. Oh my god. I want to give her head pats. She's so cute. Kaching was my first 5-star. Kaching was my first 5-star, and I got Kaching because I lost the coin flip for Ganyu. But I like Kaching, so it wasn't a bad thing. Of the 5 stars, of the standard 5 stars, Kaching was the one I wanted the most, so. Way back in 1. When was Ganyu? Was Ganyu 1.2? I started playing before Ganyu Banner, so. I know I started playing in 1.1. 1.2? Okay. I started playing for Ganyu, is the more accurate statement. That's the most asked question. People think Ganyu is 1.1 all the time. I think it's because there's a very significant amount of the player base who started playing for Ganyu. Like, Ganyu was just like... she was well advertised, is like how I'll put it. We have to win the coin flip for me to not have to spend more money. I don't have much confidence. But I love you, Fugue. I don't mind spending a little bit more for you. You're my baby. I'll be honest, if I was gonna say I'd rather spend my money on Fugue than Mavuika, but I'm gonna spend money on both either way. Nothing is going to stop me from spending more money. Oh, well, here we go. All right, Fugue. No hard feelings either way. You've been kind to me so far, so you can be a little mean to me. A girl who teases you is not bad. A little bit of teasing here and there ain't bad. I'll just take it as you playing around. It's a bit coquettish, flirting. You're just being playful, cat-like. It's A-okay, babe. Do whatever you want. I'll see you when I see you, baby. Yeah, that's totally fine. No hard feelings, hon. I'm really excited for Silali. Silali's gonna be great. Silali, I was reading her talents. She seems crazy. Like the Yoimiya, Yelan, Silali team is gonna go insane. I'm just not sure who the fourth character is. Because, like, it's probably Shielded, but, like, then you have, like, no resonances anywhere. So I'm like, maybe it's actually just Bennett, but I think the overall team damage is the important thing. Maybe it's Ganyu, so you have, like, more... You have, like, insane amounts of... I don't know. There's definitely something... There's a lot to be played with for Silali. I think Silali is going to open up an entire new style of playing the Pyro characters, which is awesome. She's going to be super fun. A lot of new teams are going to be viable with Silali. And she's also going to be just insane for, like, Nationals team as well, right? Like, you can use her with fucking Bennett, Xiangling. Well, I guess it has to be... Oh, that's not actually that great. You don't have... Well, I guess you don't need Chongyun. So you can just do Bennett, Xingqiu, Xiangling, Silali. Because I think from reading her talents, it sounds like Silali has enough cryo applied, but I'm not actually sure. I'll have to see her. I haven't, like, looked at her animation videos or anything. So I don't know the specifics of how much applied she has. Oh, well, we're out of money. Holy shit, I have a lot of these. Maybe we can get away without spending money. If we get in a little early, I think we're okay. How many did we do before this? I think we were at 20, so I think we're only reaching 60 with what I have so far. If we pull enough 4 stars, we might be able to refund ourselves just enough to get this for free. Not for free. I spent $100 before this stream. I spent $100 off stream, but we might be able to get it without spending more. Please. I beg of you, please. Anytime I see a 4-star, I'm happy. That's a refunded pull. Fugue, come home, baby. Yes, let's go early. My baby girl. My beautiful baby. Thank you for being so kind for me. Wow, really early. I love you, girl. See, this is why you don't get upset with the girls you love, right? If they need some time to step away, they'll be back before you know it. See? I gave her the space she wanted, and she came back early. Instead of picking a fight with her, instead of getting all upset with her, I just gave her what she wanted. I trusted her that she would come back to me, and she did. Everything's okay. But what if I was a demon and I just superimposed this? Is this even good? Increases... Wait, this seems not that great. 10% more break effect and 3% more break damage? That's not that good. It's better to just stack 2 of them separately. Oh my god. Can I just salvage these? Thank god you can do it from this menu. I pre-farmed a lot, so I think we're okay. I pre-farmed a lot because I thought she was coming out when Sunday came out, so I was already ready for her by Sunday, and then she didn't come out. I thought she wasn't there. Holy shit! She is just like Ruan Mei, but like also Traveler, Trailblazer. Holy shit! She has a built-in that thing, that light code. What the fuck? That's insane. Alright, Tingyun, hand these over to better Tingyun. I don't know what to do here. Just break effect, right? Does she need more break effect? What does she scale off of? Does she scale off of anything in particular? I don't think it matters. Oh, she does want break effect. Okay. Break effect it is. You want 220 break effect. Okay. That's an insane amount, but I think we can reach that. Whatever. I'll just put this on for now. What does that put her at? 159. That's not very much. I guess these don't really have break effect on them. Well, I'll worry about it later. I don't need her to be perfect. Oh, wait, let me level her. Are there ascension stats in this game? No. God, I wish I were this rich in Genshin. The only reason I'm like this rich in Star Rail though is because I don't build most of my characters. I only build the ones I like. In Genshin, I build everybody all the way. Talents-wise, I don't necessarily have like artifact sets for everybody. Let's go. Easy peasy. Up all her traces. Oops. Wow, she gives herself a lot of speed. What the fuck? And whoa! What the fuck? This just says plus 30 break effect and she gets a skill point? What the hell? Oh my gosh, she has so much speed buff. Holy shit. Oh, I'm out of these. Hold on. I'm not actually out of these. I just have to bake them. Yeah, see? Holy Christ. Alright, let me level that one up last in case I actually do need more. I really shouldn't run out though. Like there's really no reason I would run out of these. Let me go to 8 first, and then we'll worry about 9s and 10s. Yeah, have a good night, Dariox. Thanks for hanging out, bud. Happy holidays. Oh, I'm out of these. Just kidding. There you go. Not that I really need the attack talent, but whatever. Oh, I'm out of these now. Of all the things to run out of, this was not the one I was expecting. Yoink, yoink. Yeah, we should be able to go 10s easily. Since we're here, I can just make everything into the big one. Actually, we might be cutting it close. Oh, I actually can't get everything. What's the most important one? Probably just her skill? Oh, this one's really important too. 7% more super break. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'll just spend. Whatever, I have Tears of Dreams. There. No thought needed. Okay, we're hitting the speed threshold. We're not hitting the break effect threshold. But that's not too big a deal. I don't know. Is this set even work on her? It's just she gives her thing to one person, right? Yeah, it's one person for Foxy and Prayer. I don't know if this is her best set. Whatever. I don't care. She's good enough. I am hitting break effect? Do I only see the pluses when she's deployed? I don't care. Whatever. I'll worry about it another day. In battle? Okay. I have nothing I'm really pulling for in Star Rail for the next bit, so I can just spend time grinding new artifacts for her and new relics. Oh. Nice. I'm glad we hit it. What? Actually, I should probably do these. I actually have no idea what she does. Enables allies to reduce toughness regardless. Deal damage, super rig. Yeah, okay. She's so cute. That is such a pretty dress. I need to play the actual story because I haven't seen her yet. I'm like a couple things behind. Oh, whoa! Oh, that's so... Whoa, that's so cool! And it's her same pose! That's sick! That's awesome! I'm not reading all that. Okay. Wait. No, I wanted to slow down. Oh, she's so cool! Nah, she's so cool! What the fuck? That's so sick. Oh, she has... Oh, that's interesting. Wait. Oh, I can't slow down. Oh, wait, never mind. I can't autoplay. That's what that is. Oh, I see what you mean by the second stack of weakness, like the toughness reduction thing. Well, I don't care. The only thing I care about is seeing Fugue. There we go. Can we just build up her burst again? It's the only thing I care about. I guess using her... Does her skill build this faster? A little bit. No. Stop, Himiko. I just want to see Fugue. Everybody stop doing things. I want to see the burst again. This time it's slow-mo. Okay. Wait, what? I thought I had it for a second. All right, go for it. Go for it, honey. Oh, she's so cool. She's so sick. This was so worth it. Everything was worth it. That's so good. All right, let's wrap this up. Bonk. That's so sick. She's so cool. She's so cool. Whee! Whee! Firefly really broke this game, huh? Well, really, it was Super Break broke this game, but like then they just made Firefly the Super Break character. It's a sad world to live in when like Silverwolf was one of your favorite characters, and then Firefly is just like she does the cool Silverwolf mechanic that everybody was like, that's gonna break the game, and then she does it better and also does insane damage. It's just kind of sad. It's a sad world to live in. I guess I'm used to living in that world though, because like I'm a Yoimiya fan. If I get one more comment that says, why'd you even play Yoimiya? Arlecchino could do this with her fucking blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna kill something. I'm gonna hurt someone. If I gave a single fuck, you would think I'd be playing Arlecchino instead. Silverwolf's still fine. I mean, at least of the 5 stars, anybody who has more of a support role is going to age better than like the DPSs. Like Seele is just like almost unusable at this point in the grand scheme of 5 stars. I don't really feel like doing these. But at least Silverwolf has some powerful, like, you know, what are they called? Debuffs and stuff. She's still not like great, but she's not bad. Ugh. It's actually impressive how well the standard characters have aged. Like Clara's still pretty usable. Himeko, every time they buff all the fire characters, Himeko still like gets better, so she's still pretty usable. Any healer is gonna be usable. Bronya is still usable. Welt's okay. Maybe Welt's not that good. Who else is standard? Gepard. Okay, Gepard is maybe not crazy. But like a Shielder's fine. He's fine. He's not bad. I don't know if he's good, but he's not bad. I was about to ban you for that shit. Holy shit, you almost died. Very cool. Alright, Trailblazer, you've been replaced. Oh. Oh. Oh, what the? I didn't realize I was causing arson. Attack! Attack! That's funny. Crazy. My beautiful baby. Well, let me close Star Rail. Anyway, chat. I don't know, we could just sit and chat for a bit. But that's Star Rail. That went well. That went pretty well. Yeah. I don't know if is there any Star Rail content I'd want to make? Not really. I wouldn't mind doing like a weekly Simu stream or something, but that's about the extent of it. The thing about Star Rail, I've talked about this on Twitch before, but the thing about Star Rail, the reason I like doing like content for Genshin is because the way I enjoy playing games is by making jank things work. And like Star Rail doesn't have as much, how do I phrase this? Like Star Rail has a lot of mechanics and there's a lot of things you can build, but there's like this certain level of creative expression that I like that is difficult to express in Star Rail the same way as in like Genshin. Like in Genshin, I think it's also just like a roster versus what I like thing as well. Because like in Star Rail, most of the characters I like are just like, I like Firefly, I like Silverwolf, I like Fugue. They're just like, you know, all of those characters are pretty, it's not like really that jank. It's just kind of like, okay, well. But in Genshin, like, there's something fun about, there's a lot of ways to build characters that doesn't necessarily have to be, because of the reaction system. At the end of the day in Star Rail, damage is kind of, like, you do need a damage number somewhere. In Genshin, there's a lot of ways to cheat around doing damage with the reaction system. And because it's more of a team game, there are ways to supplement characters who suck, whereas in Star Rail, it's more like... Basically in Star Rail, most Star Rail teams are hyper carry teams, if you were to think of them in Genshin terms, right? Except for follow-up teams. Those tend to be a little different. But in general, a lot of Star Rail teams are quote-unquote hyper carry teams. Which is never how I really want to play something. I just don't find it too interesting. If anything, I'd probably... And there's also like the action RPG element to it as well. I think it's just more... There's more variables, I guess? There are 2 new simus. Have you done those? I don't know, to be honest. Here's the other problem, though. I actually hate roguelikes. I don't know if this has ever been expressed. I hate roguelikes. Like, Imaginary of Theater... Okay, Imaginary of Theater is a really bad roguelike, so that doesn't count. But, like, games like, I don't know, Binding of Isaac, or, like... Slay the Spire? Or... I don't know, I haven't actually played many roguelikes. I just don't like them, though. I'm just not a huge fan of them. So that's another thing. Simu is just kind of like a chore. Which is why I wouldn't mind doing it if we're just chatting over it and letting my characters autoplay, but... I wish Imaginarium Theater were good. I really wish Imaginarium Theater were good. It's like a solid idea, but the problem is that the way they made the difficulty scale is by needing more characters. And that's not a good model. Do you like the theater in Genshin? No, I actually think it's terrible. That's why you saw me do it for one video and one stream and then never again. I was just like, this is not fun. This is just a chore. Yeah, exactly. If you could scale your characters up, that'd be one thing. If they gave you... I think what they should have done is given you guest characters and you can only use guest characters. Like, don't let players use their characters, only give them guest characters and make the guest characters good. Give them good builds, give them like strong, or give them like multiple builds and you can choose the build, right? Like give them loadouts and you can choose which loadout you do. And that way you could actually make it a team building challenge, right? Like, for instance, you could get a Kaching, right? And there are 2 Kaching builds. One of them is an attack build and one of them is an EM build. And it's like, okay, do you want to build an aggravate kind of Kaching or like a Hyperbloom Kaching? Or do you want to use Kaching in a different way? And then it's like, then there's an actual interesting element to it. So many people would complain though because of not knowing how to play characters and having to learn. You have to remember how hyper casual Genshin wants you to be. But that's the problem, is that Imaginative Theater is something that you can't play if you don't know how to... If you don't... Because it forces you to play more than 4 characters, right? You literally cannot play your favorites the entire time. You just literally are not allowed. So by model, Imaginative Theater forces you to have to play other characters. So what they should do is let you not have to worry about building your characters and just let you play from a roster, and it can be made casual, right? Like, give them buffs that incentivize players to do the thing that is obvious, right? In the same way that Spiral Abyss gives you bonuses for whoever the new banner character is, right? Like right now we get a shield bonus that does flat damage. You could do that kind of thing of like, for instance, in this Kaching example, you could give it so that like in this Imaginium Theater, all Dendro-based reactions do plus 25% damage or some bullshit like that, right? And then it could be like, oh, okay, so I'm supposed to be using Kaching like a Hyper Bloom character. And since they would give you loadouts, you don't have to worry about building it yourself. You just have to know what you're looking at. And it could be named really obviously and have a description, right? Like, do you want Electro Damage Kaching, or do you want Hyper Bloom Kaching? But yeah. It's just unfortunate. And again, I'm lucky because I have every character leveled up and built that I own. But like I'm like the 1% in that regard, right? Like I only did it because I started doing Spiral Roulette, and then as I kept doing it, I was like, I need to level everybody up. This is not doable. If you watch the first 3 or 4 Spiral Roulette videos, you can see that I was slowly leveling up my cast. And everybody commented on my level 1 Kave, because Kave was one of the last ones I leveled up. I'm like, leave me alone. Leave me alone, man. I only have so much resin. What do you want me to do? Even if I literally did max refreshes, which hell no, I wasn't going to do that. It would still take me like weeks to build everybody up. So annoying. Leave my level 1 Kave alone. Now Kave's carrying. You can see I'm still biased against Kave though, because every time I pull Kave, my first instinct is, oh, I'll just turn him into a Dendro battery. Oh, I'll just turn him into a Favonius battery. Did you know, actually, this is a fun fact for you, chat. With this most recent Spiral Roulette, my channel hit the highest view count in a single day that my channel has ever had. I was like, damn, we hit a record. It was the highest single day view count on my channel has ever had. I was like, that's cool. I guess that was good timing. Most people are probably just like, because it was the day before Christmas Eve, right? So most people are probably like winding down for the holidays, but not quite yet spending it with family, you know? So it was probably just good timing. I just really wanted to get it out before the holidays. That was the only thing I wanted to do. Underrated for sure, man. Keep it up and you'll go far. I hope that's true. I appreciate that. I mean, the goal of the channel isn't... I don't really want to go far, per se. Like, I don't want to be a YouTuber. I just want... I want to reach the point where enough people will watch whatever I post so that I can do other shit. Not in the sense of, like, I don't want to keep doing Genshin, but, like, I want to do things that aren't Genshin as well. I just haven't found out what yet. All the things I want to do are like super time consuming. Like I've been working on this Yoimiya comic thingy for like a year now. And it's just like, it just takes too much time. I just like don't have the motivation or the time to do it. Would you do another Spiral version? I feel like I have enough Spiral series. Maybe after we've done like all the main characters. Once I get bored with that. But I do like the mono team idea, and I would definitely do it on occasion. Dual element is interesting, but I feel like there might not be enough. I don't know, maybe. Fighting game stuff. I wish there was a fighting game I was really into. There isn't one right now, and that's the problem. I was gonna do like in the new year, I was gonna do like I tried Dragon Ball FighterZ in 2025. I've actually been playing that a fair bit, just on the side on my own time. I've been getting cooked. People are fucking sweaty in this game. Which makes sense. The game's like 8 years old or something. Watch your videos because the thumbnails are really good. That's how I found your channel. I'm glad. That's the one. I say this a lot on Twitch. Because we do art streams on Twitch all the time. But I'm always just like... let me phrase this very carefully, okay? I'm always surprised that more big channels don't have custom drawn thumbnails, because there's such a big, especially for a community like Genshin Impact, where there are so many artists and so many good artists. Like, it would not be hard to just commission an artist. And I think that's also really cool for building your brand as well, right? Of like having a couple artists that you're familiar with and commission often. Because like good artists often have a very distinct art style. And so like, one, you're promoting the cool stuff that the community is doing, right? Like these cool artists who are doing these great art pieces. And you're also building your own brand that way. It's like, it surprises me that more people don't do it. I guess it's just like, I don't want to spend $200 every thumbnail. I don't want to spend, like, I don't want to wait that long for a thumbnail. Like, sure, fine, whatever. I get that a lot of the big channels make their impact by being early, right? Like being one of the first people to react to or explain new mechanics or content or characters or leaks or whatever. So like, yeah, it's hard to get a thumbnail turned out overnight. But like for the more regular content, for the more general stuff, like I did Spiral Abyss or whatever, like that's a lot easier to get something turned around. And also artists are fast. There are plenty of artists who can turn something around in a day. A day is not that long to wait. Is there more of a problem that you need too many too fast if you're a full-time creator? That's the thing, right? But like, again, there's definitely a lot of content that's more regular that you wouldn't need things as fast for. Like, I get that reacting to, oh my god, new Mavuika links, Mavuika is crazy, top tier, broken, changing the meta. Like, yeah, that you can use a whatever. You probably don't have time to commission an artist to do that. But like, I did an account review. That does not require you to take time. That does not need to be turned around overnight, right? I built this character in 1 week. Here's what happened. If you're building it over the week, you could tell the artist to do it over the course of a week. You know? I digress. But yeah, there are two things I think, or there are three things that I think people have come to know me for. One is Yoimiya. I'm glad that's a thing, because Yoimiya is my baby. Two is the thumbnails that I draw, because I'm not gonna just release a Genshin PNG. I don't care if it delays my video, I'm going to draw the thumbnail. I'm gonna commission someone to do it. I'm never gonna just release a random PNG. And then 3 is just, I think it's like the closed captions. A significant number of my viewers use closed captions. Which is another thing that I'm just like, I wish people did that. Like, it doesn't have to be on release. But like, you can hire someone on Fiverr to do a transcription for you. Come on, bro. You probably hire different artists for different long time series to lighten the deadlines. Sounds smart, at least. Yeah, exactly, right? That's the thing. Like, there's so many people who are so good at art who draw for Genshin, who like Genshin, who would be excited to work with you if you were a big time creator. So like, tap into that resource. There's plenty of people who'd be excited for it. I think your music sense is insane as well. Your music range is impressive. Most tracks in your vids I end up liking and adding to my hype list. I'm glad you say that, because I was just thinking while I was making this Venti video, I'm like, I need to go find new tracks. I keep using the same ones. Because the range, the tracks I typically use are fighting games I've played, Dokkan Battle, Blue Archive, Princess Connect, like mobile games, Nikkei. Are those the only three? Did I use Uma Musume? Bang Dream. And then there's like, oh, Love Live. And then aside from that, it's just like other Dragon Ball games, some Pokemon stuff. I think that's about it. And then some random JRPGs here and there. Not that big a fan of Yoi because it felt like she was in every event. That frustrated me a bit, but after hearing you Fango, so I started to like her more again. See, here's the thing. Yoimiya was in a decent number of events like on release during that time. That was also because they kind of staggered their Inazuma releases, so everybody was kind of in every event. But the thing that pisses me off as a Yoimiya fan is they'll use her for advertising events and then not put her in the event at all. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, they advertised summer with Yoimiya and then didn't put her in the summer event. I'm like, what is your problem? What is wrong with you? Why did you do that? Why would you advertise Genshin Summer with Yoimiya and then not put the Queen of Summer Festivals in your summer event? They have not put Yoimiya in the summer events. I need an Inazuma Summer Fest, like a proper, like how we have Lantern Rite Festival. I need a proper summer festival with Yoimiya as the lead character. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. We had that one event that was like the yokai whatever thingy where like Child and Yoimiya became friends. That was like, that's like the closest I think we've gotten. It wasn't even close. It was fucking the Boogeyman. Annoying. Anyway, I forget why I'm talking about this. How did we get this far off track? Oh, we were talking about what to do on the channel. Yeah, I don't know, chat. Is there anything that's like interesting to do? I do want... It would be nice to bring more fighting game stuff on the channel. Again, there's just not like a fighting game I'm super interested in. Yeah, I don't know. A blast from the past kind of thing? Like old games? See how old fighting games hold up? You want me to go get my ass kicked in fucking Street Fighter 2 or 3 or whatever? The one that has the online... What is that called? The Capcom Cab or something? Virtual Cab? I don't know. It's something like that. That'd be terrible. I played Street Fighter 6 for like 2 days and I was like, this game's hard. I need to go back to my anime fighters with their huge ass input buffers. I can't do these like 5 frame links, bro. 5 frames is like easy mode in Street Fighter. I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you people, huh? I don't want to try and hit something in 1/12 of a second. Are you kidding me? I was interested in Blaze Blue Cross Tag. I think because like my first fighting game was Dragon Ball Fighters. I'm actually a big fan of tag fighters. But play something else that brings you joy. I did want to do a Yu-Gi-Oh video, like a Master Duel video, but I couldn't figure out what would be an interesting deck. Especially because I know that most of my viewers would probably not be familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh, so I would want to play something that's... If you like watch the anime, you'd be like, oh, I kind of remember that. And then like something that's relatively simple so I can walk through it. But I don't want to fucking build Blue Eyes or Dark Magician. That's just boring. I guess there's the new like Flame Swordsman stuff, but I find that deck boring. Sword Soul. Trap Tricks? Trap Tricks? Trap-based decks are actually good, especially like a slow advantage one like that. I was thinking like Dragon Maid would also work, but I don't know if the new support is in Master Duel yet. I think they just got released in OCG, so probably not. Trap Tricks isn't bad. I don't know if I want to draw a lolly thumbnail though. Like if I drew Trap Trick Sarah, I think half my subscribers would be like, Sora's a pedophile! Albaz and Sky Striker? Oh, that might be cool, actually. Advertising the anime. I have been wanting... Okay, but that's the problem, is that Branded is a very complicated deck. I don't think a casual viewer would understand what the fuck is going on. Sky Striker might not be hard. Because Sky Striker is more control... I think control decks are good for casual viewers, because then it's like... It's more about understanding the basic mentality of like card advantage. And that's not a hard concept to grasp. It's just, I want more cards than my opponent. I want interactions. Branded is very complicated. That's a very in-depth combo deck. Especially nowadays. It's really complicated. Because there are like so many diverging lines with all their different support. Oh, I do have a Live Twin deck built in Master Duel. I could actually do that one. Live Twin's pretty... Yeah, Live Twin also fits that, like, simple control style. Are people still playing Bystials? Because that was the reason I stopped playing Live Twin. It was just like, it dies to a single Bystial. Oh my god, I love Ray! Pokemon. I think I'm like a little burned on Pokemon because I was doing that hardcore Nuzlocke. It's still on the channel, actually. It's like one of the first things that was on the channel. But that was before like my channel got any attention, so I was just kind of like putting in a huge amount of effort on editing these streams down. I was like, this isn't worth it. I'm getting like 10 views. This is not worth my time or effort. I do want to do Let's Plays. I was doing the Stella Glow Let's Play too, but then, like, just nobody watched it. And I was spending so much time on thumbnails and all that. I was like, this isn't worth it. Poke Pocket. The thing about Poke Pocket is that, like, I find the gameplay loop really boring. So it would really be a gacha thing, but I don't want to spend money on Poke Pocket, so it would not be a very interesting gacha thing. Pokemon could be fun for like one of those, all the like modded games, the ROM hacks. Are they still called that? Do we still call those that? But like, I'm not very good at Pokemon. That might be more of a stream on YouTube or stream on Twitch thing, and then cut it down into a YouTube series. Would you do TCG in Genshin? Ugh. I've done one video on TCG in Genshin. After they nerfed Yoimiya, I was like, I don't want to play this game anymore. Genius Invocation is weird. It's like... It has the makings of a game, that I might like, but I don't know. It's just not quite. I don't know what it is exactly that I don't like about it. I can't put a finger on it, but there's something about it I don't like. Thought about playing a long RPG on YouTube or Twitch. I would like to play Stella Glow, but nobody wants to watch Stella Glow. Nobody even knows what Stella Glow is. Despite the fact it's my ending theme. There's always like a comment every couple of months that's like, subscribe for the Stella Glow music. Subscribe for the Stella Glow music. And I'm like, thank you. At least someone appreciates it. I think the problem with long RPGs... Oh, you know what I would want to do? The problem with long RPGs is that most of the ones I want to do would not make good YouTube content. They might be fine for streaming. But... So, like, stuff like Atelier Sophie. Atelier Sophie 2, specifically, because I've already played one. Stuff like that. I've been wanting to go back to Persona 5 Royal because I was playing it on like the hardest difficulty and I was like, this is such a waste of my time. I should just play this on a lower difficulty because it was just grinding. It was just endless grinding. I just want to play the game. I'm old now. I don't want to have a challenge mode. I just want to fucking play the game. Get through it. Monarch? I've never heard of Monarch. What is Monarch? Monarch. It's on sale. Could you face yourself and the threats around you to save the ones you love? Shin Mikado Academy is engulfed in a madness-inducing mist and only you can save everyone inside. Develop your ego to break the pact set by the pact bearers and remove the corrupting mist. Interesting. Oh, is this an Atlas game? Why does it look like Persona? Oh, it doesn't look that much like Persona anymore. Never mind. Just this character was very Persona-pilled. This does not, I'm going to be honest, this does not look like a 2024 game. Why does it look like this? This looks like it was developed in the late 2010s. Atelier is so good. Atelier, okay, specifically, I've only ever played Atelier Sophie, but Atelier Sophie is so good. I beat it in, I think, 3 days. I have like 30-something hours in it over the course of 3 days. I was obsessed with that game. Do not do the math on how much time I was spending playing that game over those 3 days. But I was obsessed. My friends were like, Soren, I didn't hear from you this weekend. Where'd you go? And I was like, oh, I finished Atelier Sophie. It's like, when did you start that? I was like, before the weekend. The game was so good. Sophie's such a baby. My little girl. What a good girl. Power World got updated? I'm surprised Power World's still a thing. Power World was like the #1 thing that trended and died overnight ever. I cannot believe how fast Power World like disappeared from the collective consciousness. Actually insane. It was so fast. It was like 1 week, everybody was like, holy shit, Power World! And then the next week, like, I never heard of it again. Crazy. What was the problem? I mean, obviously the lawsuit, but like, was it just endgame? Was there not enough endgame or something? Or was the gameplay loop too repetitive? Or was it just people jumped onto the next big thing? I don't know what happened after Power World. I think that was also around the time that like Grand Blue, what's it called? Grand Blue Relink also came out around that time. But those aren't like particularly, I don't think they're like in a competing market. I own Relink and I need to play it at some point, but we will. I probably do think we'll be doing Monster Hunter streams though. I've never actually like grinded a Monster Hunter game before, but my friend Fairshay, who's like a big person on the Twitch channel, who's the fantastic guitarist behind the Yoimiya song, he and I are probably going to play that a lot. Weren't a lot of people just trying it out for the hype? I mean, that's with everything though, right? Probably. I'm sure that is true. But sometimes that sticks, right? Like Fall Guys is still like people, I don't know if people still play Fall Guys, but people were still playing Fall Guys for like years after its hype, right? So that was kind of a COVID baby thing, so like I guess that's maybe not a fair comparison. I think Genshin stuck because of COVID too, right? Like everybody was like, "Oh, it's like it's like Legend of Zelda, but it's weeb." Have you played Monster Hunter before? I played a little bit of... What was the one that came out on Steam? Was it Rise? I think it was Rise. I played a little bit of it, but I didn't play much. I think it was Rise. Let me check. Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter. Yeah, Rise. Just a little bit. Let me check my hours. Just under 10 hours. Yeah, I didn't play much. But that's the thing about Monster Hunter. That was a bad time for me to pick up the game because I was still in school, and back when I was still in school, I was also working full time. School wasn't like college, right? I was not full time, but I was working like 36 hours a week, right? So like essentially full time, part time but full time hours. So like I just didn't have time. I was doing full-time school with like working a night job, so it just wasn't happening. I didn't have time to do anything. Did you try Wuwa? I did not try Wuwa. I'm trying to not play more mobile games, one for my wallet's sake, but two, I just like they're just hard because like there's no end to a mobile game, right? I want to play something I can finish and be done with instead of being stuck in like adding it to my queue of things to do every day, right? I can't. I need to stop playing. I need like less things in my schedule, you know? I need to be done with things. Because like, I also need you to understand, chat, how much time goes into making a YouTube video for me. Because like, obviously I have to record it, which depending on the video, that could take a long time. Usually at least an hour. Spiral Roulette typically takes 2 to 3 hours. It's gotten easier now that my characters are all built, so it's usually only about 2 hours, or like 1.5 hours sometimes if it goes really smoothly. But oh my god, the one where I raged against the Hydro Phantasms or whatever they're called, the Hydro Bros as I call them. That one was like a 3-hour recording. Like a 3.5 hour recording. I was like, holy fucking shit. I spent like 2 hours fighting exactly those fuckers. It's so bad. I like get angry every time I see their faces now. I'm just like PTSD. I get so angry at them. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. So anyway, so like recording videos takes a while, then I have to edit them, then I also have to do the thumbnail, and then I also have to do the subtitles. So like all of that together means that every video takes me like upwards of like 10 hours, right? So it's a lot of time to put into them. Yeah, that was Kaya and Farazan, the Farazan cheese. Ever since that day, Farazan has been like low-key one of my favorite characters just because of how clutch she was. I'm just like, I have been disrespecting you so hard, Farazan. I was not familiar with your game. I was uneducated in the Madame Farazan. I had no idea you were this crazy. Actually carried. But yeah, videos take a while, so like I'm trying not to pick things up that take a lot of time. The only other mobile game I'm interested in playing right now is Azure Promilia, which hasn't come out yet. But that's by the same people who did Azure Lane, Mojang. And it's going to be like another probably high... I also like high fantasy is the thing. I'm not a huge fan of like... I really don't like 4K space. 40K? Is it 40K? I don't like space. I'm not a big space guy. Modern fantasy, it really depends if I like it or not. Usually when I like modern fantasy, it's because of magical girls. But I'm not huge on modern fantasy in general. I am a high fantasy fan. Like I'm basic like that. Arknight's Enfield. I have seen it. I wasn't super interested in it. Arknights is interesting in that, like, the thing about Arknights, this is gonna sound really stupid. I apologize. This is gonna sound so stupid. The thing about Arknights is that I don't want to read. Hey, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, bud. Yeah, Arknights is crazy. There's so much lore and so many interesting characters and so much going on. I can't read all that, bro. I can't read all that. There's just too much to keep up with. It's actually too dense. It's literally, there's too much lore. I can't do it. I need you to like spoon feed me a very simple, like even in Genshin, the whole like all the like talk about like, oh, like you're one of the, I don't even remember the term. You're one of the people who are outside of this world. You're like the fourth, whatever. What the hell are they called? Anyway, and like all the talk about like the shades and like even like talking about the dragons. I was just like, I don't know I don't care. Can you just like summarize all this for me? Like I don't care, bro. It doesn't help that we're getting it in pieces over the course of like 5 years or whatever, right? So I think it's 3 or 4 now. Like 3 or 4 years. So like I don't remember all these details. I'm not keeping up with it. I'm not committing it to memory. It's just like, what is going on, bro? I don't know. Can someone explain it to me in a 5-minute lore video? And then the lore videos are like 1 hour long. And I'm like, I don't want to watch that, bro. Can't you just summarize it for me? Can you like give me a PowerPoint slide deck of like the executive summary of everything I need to know? I don't want to fucking watch this 1 hour video, bro. It's too much. It's too much. But yeah. Actually, Dark Souls is a game that I would enjoy. Here's the thing about Elden Ring. I know everybody was super hyped for Elden Ring. I was like so disappointed when I heard Elden Ring was gonna be an open world. I was like, fuck, I hate open world games. And like Dark Souls has always been kind of open world, but Elden Ring, oh my god. It's not like, it's not open world in Dark Souls, right? But Elden Ring is open world. There's so much traveling and foraging and exploring these places. Wow, look at this environment. Isn't that cool? I'm just like, I don't want it. Give me my linear routes with my shortcuts that I unlock. I couldn't do it. I'd never touched Elden Ring for exactly that reason. I was like, I don't want to do that. I'm also like, I've played Dark Souls 1 and 2. I never finished 3. I played through like the first third of it maybe with a friend. Because we were doing co-op and it was just like, it was getting harder and harder to align. I really like Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 3 is amazing. That might be a fun game to go back and play someday. Part of the problem too was my computer was not very good. But now that I have like a very, very competent computer, I wouldn't mind so much. That might be a fun game to play on stream. I was playing Sekiro for a bit. I actually got pretty far. I beat the lightning guy, which I don't know how far that... Maybe like halfway? I don't know. I actually have no idea where that is. We were playing that on stream for a bit. And then I just like stopped playing it and then I just never went back. I'd love to do more drawing content on YouTube, but I know that's like, I'm not a particularly good artist, so like it's not that interesting. Like I feel like most people, if they're watching it, it's because there is a cute girl who's talking over drawing. Like, isn't that like, what's her name? Emi Richu? I don't think that's her. Am I also mixing up Lily Pichu and someone else? Lily Pichu is the voice actor. Who am I thinking of? I have no idea. Anyway, I feel like that's kind of like their thing. Also, like, she's a good artist, so that's also different. But like, there are a lot of fun ideas you could do with art. Like designing new skins for characters, or one of the fun ideas I had was trying to draw a Genshin character in only 10 lines. I was like trying to do the math in my head of like, can I even draw Yoimiya in 10 lines? I have no idea. I don't think I could. It might have to be like 20 lines or something. I think I could maybe do it in 20 lines. But it would really be stretching the idea. I guess it's technically, it's not a line, but I would use the word line in the title because like, it's technically a stroke. It's from touching the tablet with your pen to leaving the tablet with your pen. That would be one line. Like those kinds of ideas. I don't think people, I don't think the general people, that would be like a, if you're a Sauron fan video, not like that's not a YouTube video. Which I think I'm going to slowly start, as we reach this kind of like steady state of having these series that I can do regularly. Because now we have Spiral Roulette, and now we have like the Spiral Abyss maining video thing. Like those are two series I can do regularly. So now I can start doing things that aren't those, so people like there's filler content, you know? And so the Sauron fans can watch those, and the channel growth can come from the other videos. That's how you that's how you gotta play the algorithm, unfortunately. Because YouTube does, if you release a video that like doesn't do well, YouTube just stops. It just hates you. It's just like, oh, I don't want to play with you anymore, and stop showing you to people entirely. It's like, oh, okay. All right. Your channel just tanks for like the next forever. After that Yoimiya birthday song video, it's YouTube like, YouTube was fucking, had my number. YouTube fucking punished me for literally months. I was like, are you serious? Are you serious right now? I had to fucking pay my taxes. It was crazy. So yeah, it's not just like, oh, I want to make money on YouTube. It's not that. It's YouTube literally stopped showing my videos to people. Like all my videos to people. If I release a video that doesn't do well. It's crazy. It's just like, bro, I just want to make content. What is wrong with you? Let me make what I want to make. It's really frustrating. So that's why you don't see much other content. It's just because it dies. It literally kills the channel. Come to Twitch if you want to see garbage. I did start uploading Twitch VODs to YouTube, but then I realized nobody was watching them, so it's like, this is a pain in my ass. I'll do this later. It's just like, why am I doing this? Nobody cares. You can also just watch the VODs on Twitch. I don't know who asked for this, but somebody asked for it. I was like, okay, I can do that. That's not too hard. And I was like, why am I doing this? Nobody cares. I'll get back to it at some point. The algorithm is messed up. Chat, you just gotta understand that YouTubers, they're just fighting for their fucking lives, okay? Twitch auto-deletes bots after a month, I think it is. I think mine delete them after 3 months. So you have a while to watch them. But also, like, why would you want to watch a 3-month-old VOD? It's not like I do anything interesting. All I do is draw and talk about the same things over and over again. Oh boy, I sure love Yoimiya. Twitch chat is chill. I do encourage y'all to come to Twitch if you want to just hang out. It's like this. This is the vibe. It's just chatting. We just be hanging out and doing shit. Hey, what's up, JK? We won 2 coin flips and then lost 1, got her early. And then we also got 2 weapons in the same poll. 2 light cones in the same poll. So it went extremely well. Very, very well. The Star Rail's actually been pretty nice to me, though I think about it. Anytime I show you guys how Star Rail goes, it goes pretty well. Except Shui. Shui went really poorly, but that's because pulling for 4 stars always sucks. Well, E2S1, and then we have an extra copy because I didn't end up superimposing it, but yes, effectively E2S2. Is Shui good now? Are there quantum buffs? Oh, Fugue. Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, that'd be a fun team to run now. I still need to fucking get a copy of what's her name? Fushuan. I've been waiting for her to rerun forever. They're probably gonna power creep Fushuan. Maybe I should just wait. But I just wanted a quantum sustain character that isn't fucking Lynx, so that I could run Silver Wolf comps or mono quantum. I guess you wouldn't run. You would probably just run Sparkle Fushuan. You wouldn't even run Silver Wolf. So that means I don't have to run Fushuan. I could run anybody. So Sparkle, Shui, Fugue, Ruanmei. There's no sustain on that team. Wait, what did I say? Shui, Fugue, Ruanmei, Sparkle? Yeah, there's no sustain. It can't be Ruanmei. I don't know, whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't fucking care. That's why I'm not a Star Rail player. E2 Fushuan revives a down character? What the fuck? Got Firefly to E2, cost all my starlights, and an E7 Bronya on the way. Damn. It sucks, man. I have E6 well, and then all of my other standard characters are like less than E2 or less. I was like, how does that happen? Literally, how does that happen? That's just bullshit. My friend Emmy, who from a couple of the gacha videos on my channel, like Farina, C6 Farina, that's Emmy. He has like he probably has like C37 Chi-Chi or some bullshit, right? But he's still, I think he only just got C6 D-Luke, and he's a bigger whale than I am. Like, he has multiple C6s and everything. I was like, literally, how did you only just get C6 D-Luke? That makes no sense. Just like distribution. It's just, sometimes it just doesn't, law of big numbers does not law of big numbers. Break fast enough, who needs to stay? That's literally true, though. It's literally true. Why would I care about getting health if I just delete their health first? True. But yeah. What should we do maybe we could do it this weekend? I don't know, maybe that's too soon. I guess people are spending their time in the holidays. I was gonna say when should we do the account review thing? Probably sometime early in the new year. That just sounds better. Frustrated my sister for a long time since she loves Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi's cute. Yeah. Tier list content is a really easy thing to do, but I'm just not actually that well versed in Genshin, especially because I don't use most of the 5 stars. Right? I think one time on stream we did a Yoimiya support tier list, which I actually would. It actually there's been a lot of changes now because of Chevreuse. I know Overload Yoimiya is like people are saying it's probably her best team. I've actually never tried it just because. Just cause. There's no real reason. Just cause. What even is the team? Is it just like Yoimiya, Chevreuse? Chevreuse is a healer, so I guess that's enough. You just don't get hit. Yoimiya, Chevreuse, Beidou, official. Is that it? Or I guess Beidou and then any fucking Electro character. Yaya might. No, it's probably still official for me, even with how strong my Yaya is. I guess you could also Bennett instead. I guess then it just changes it. It just depends on if you're doing more damage with Yoimiya personally or doing more damage with Overload overall. It's probably Bennett. It's probably Bennett. Ori? Auroron? Does Auroron work? Oh yeah, I guess if you only... I was thinking like, because he doesn't get his Electro Charge thing, but like if you only care about his scroll, which is a huge buff, admittedly, then that does work. Yeah? I've definitely reached the point where I stopped caring about optimizing my Yoimiya, right? Because it's just like, it doesn't matter. I'm not a huge, like... This is the thing about me. We were talking about this before, too, of like why I like doing Genshin more than I like doing Star Rail content. Is because, like, I don't like optimizing things. I like optimizing things to the point where I can make the bad options work despite everything. But, like, if I'm beating it, I'm not really concerned about, like, oh, did I get a 100%? Is my Yoimiya doing the maximum damage she can? It's like, no, I don't care about that. I just care if Yoimiya can clear. If I get 3 stars or 9 stars, that's all I care about, right? And then it becomes different if the goal is like, oh, I want to kill a boss in 1 rotation or something. Then that's different. Then yeah, then I have a... But it's like goal-oriented rather than... I want to do the most amount of damage possible. I actually did the math, though, on how much my Yoimiya did with Shilonen versus the... in the recent Spiral Abyss. I was like, Jesus Christ, she did 1.5 million damage in 1 normal attack, like, rotation. I was like, holy fuck, is that how much health the bosses have now? Because she didn't, that wasn't the whole health bar. It was like 70% of its health bar or something, like maybe 80%. But it wasn't the whole health bar. I was like, this thing has 2 million HP? Like, why? Why does it have 2 million HP? Because that's only my Yoimiya. Like, it wasn't counting the Yelan damage either. So actually, that thing probably has like 3 million HP. And I was like, what the fuck? Why? Why does it have that much health? I had never like, because like I thought like I've said this before, like I know in my head that bosses have like 3 million, like millions of HP, right? Like I know that, but it wasn't until I saw and like calculated my Yoimiya's damage and then saw how much that reflected on the health bar that I was like, wait, what the fuck? Why? Absolutely insane. Yeah. Why are we talking about this again? Oh yeah, optimizing things. Yeah. Which is why my Yoimiya is just kind of like there's not much going on there. I have fun like trying random jank teams, but like I'm not really trying to optimize her in any way because I haven't had to. What's that phrase? Like necessity is the mother of invention or something? Well, what's that phrase? There's no need for me to innovate, so I just haven't been innovating. I've been spoiled by C6R5. Really, I've been spoiled by R5 because C6 doesn't really do much, but R5 is kind of crazy. Yeah. I'm excited though. I do have like goals for 2025. 2024, I just kind of like was doing whatever. I didn't really care much. 2025, I want to hit 20,000 subs. That's my goal. And we're on pretty decent track there. I think it's a very realistic goal. I think it's very realistic, very doable. It'll be hard, but not like crazy hard. If like one video pops off, we can hit that pretty easily. But if like we just keep a steady pace of doing how we're doing, we'll reach it. We'll reach it. So we'll aim for 20k subs on YouTube. I want to hit 1,000 followers on Twitch too. That's my goal. I want to do one Twitch stream a week at least. That's also a goal. I want to stream at least weekly. Overall, there might be some weeks where like I literally can't stream or something, but probably not. Like if I'm traveling or something. But like 52 streams next year, at least, and 1,000 followers on Twitch. That's my other goal. And then the last goal. Oh, 2 more goals. Other goal. I want to find out. YouTube probably is not aware of this. There's a VTuber model in the works. Very heavy air quotes in the works. Not really in the works at all. It was like we got pretty far, and then I was like, oh, I have to actually like research how to do this now, and then I just like gave up. Not gave up. I just like put it on pause because I had to actually study what the heck I was doing. I was like, I don't want to do that. I can show it off really briefly for YouTube's sake. YouTube, you're not even aware of what you're missing out. Here. So there's a model that is there's a concept. It's not anywhere near actually being a model yet. But anyway, that's also a 2025 goal. I want to actually like finish that. I don't know how often I would use it, but it's more just like the idea of having it. The Fang is the best part. Hanabi is so cute. They are such a baby. They're my little scrunkly. That's the reason they became my brand. It's just because they're my baby. Rigging is expensive as well. Well, that's the thing. I would be doing my own rigging. That the whole goal is that we build it all by myself, right? And that's exactly why we stopped. Is because like, oh my god, I don't want to learn how to do this right now. Which is why it's a 2025 goal and not like a let's do this in January or whatever. It's a let's do this by the end of next year. Let's take a year to do this. So hopefully we can do that. And then last goal is I want to collab with someone. So chat, if you're cozy with any people who are like around my audience range, right? Like someone who's a little bit on the am I a small I'm a small YouTuber, right? Like I would consider myself a small YouTuber. If you know small YouTubers, just start like start poking them, be like, you should collab with Soran_Chan, biggest Yoimiya fan in the Genshin universe. But 2025, I wanna do something like that. I don't know what on. It'd be fun if it was like, if they had something that was like a recurring series. And then like, it'd be like one of those things where like I try their series and they try my series and we're like talking with each other over it, right? Like if they did Spiral Roulette and I was just like, backseating, that'd be so fun, right? That'd be so good. That'd be so funny. I love that idea. And then I try whatever their fucking series. That'd be so cool. That'd be awesome. Or if like they're not a Genshin, it doesn't have to be a Genshin person either. Just like, I don't know, if they're an art person, right? Art challenges or whatever with each other, art trade, etc. That'd be fun. But yeah, those are my goals. 20k subs on YouTube, 52 streams on Twitch, hit 1,000 followers, live 2D model, collab with someone. Collabing with someone was actually my 2024 goal, but I just like I kind of disappeared from the map. I was not in a good place this year. I was not in a good place this year. But I'm in a much better place now, so. That's why we had 3 videos in the span of a week. Don't expect that ever, by the way. That's never happening again. So don't ever expect me to do 3 videos in 1 week again. CL of Star? CL of Star. Let me look them up. Oh yeah, they are like right around my same subscriber range. Oh, it doesn't look like they've posted super often though in the past while. Unless they're doing shorts. I can't tell. Shorts doesn't have a release date. Mostly streams nowadays? Oh, okay, I see. That's cool. Like doing challenges to entertain chat with their suffering. That's funny. I think this is, so for me, this is an important thing because one of my favorite YouTubers on, one of my favorite YouTubers, one of my favorite YouTubers on YouTube? Where else would they fucking be, Soran? One of my favorite YouTubers made his whole channel by doing like quote unquote high level gameplay, but like he wasn't necessarily that good. He was just like, he was good. You know what I mean? Like, which is probably about where I'm at in Genshin. It's like, I don't actually know much about the game. I'm not like, I'm not super knowledgeable. I don't try and be knowledgeable. I'm just like, I understand enough. And like more importantly, I'm willing to just grind it out if I'm not quite getting it, but I'm close. But I think that's like a thing that I really value, is that YouTube has become this thing where like so many of the big channels are like only the people who are like really good or really knowledgeable about what they're doing. But like, I really like the people who are like just okay. They're like, it's just about having fun with someone who's like around, like casual. Like it's a casual experience. I like it when you can like gently make fun of someone. That was fighting game content. So like he was just like okay. He was good. He was good. Good, like soft good. It's like those types of people who like are good enough that you could tell that they'd probably be pretty fucking good if they actually put in the effort, but like they don't put in the effort. And you're just like, yeah, it's just casual. Who cares? I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't watch any Genshin gameplay. I don't watch Genshin YouTube at all. Which is why it's funny when people say things in the comments like, oh my god, you remind me of blank. And I'm like, who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? The only Genshin gameplay I watch ever is Korean YouTubers who are doing gacha, or the voice actors doing something related to their character. And I don't know the English, like it's like Korean voice actors or like Japanese or Chinese voice actors. Like I don't pay attention to the English voice actors. Sorry, English voice actors. I respect you, but I just don't know you. Mostly the Korean voice actors, because there was this interesting YouTube series where there's this Korean YouTuber who was doing interviews with the Korean voice actors. It was just like a fun, cool, casual conversation style thing. Basically a talk show. It was just a talk show with the Korean voice actors, which was super duper cool. Oh my god, you know Lucky. Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about Lucky. You know, Korean. Flash our Korean cards real quick. Yeah, I watch a lot of Sandbox and Pixel, who are like they're like Korean YouTuber agencies. Lucky's cute. I have a problem with Lucky though. I've stopped watching her recently because she keeps using these fucking AI generated thumbnails and like it pisses me off. I'm just like, Lucky, stop. Lucky, please. But yeah, I like of Pixel and Sandbox, I watch Seolbaek and Sayangi the most. Kumsayang and Kangji. Kangji I really don't consider. She's Pixel, right? I don't really consider Kangji Pixel though, because like I think of her as Stell Live, which is a Korean VTuber group started by Kangji, the YouTuber. But I also don't watch as much Stell Live anymore because like Kanna graduated. She was my favorite, so it is what it is. I always watch anything that has Eve, though. Anytime Eve is there, I'm just like, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm really sad about Kanna. I had seen, like, for, like, the month or two or whatever, I had seen the advertisements. I think I was in Japan. I saw the advertisement for, like, her live, which was Finale. Like, it was titled Finale. And I was like, that's a weird name for a concert, but okay, sure. And it wasn't until December swung around that I was like, wait, shit! She literally meant the finale! I was like, no! Kanna! No, my baby. It was like super sad too, because Kanna, like, this is a real quick lore drop. So Airi Kanna, she used to be part of Kangji's first VTuber agency, Yume 100% or something? Yume percent. She and Uni. And so there are like clips of Kanna talking about that experience and how like it was really hard making ends meet. Like she really wanted to keep doing it, but like there were days where like dinner was just water. Like she just had to skip meals, was struggling to make rent, etc. Like she was really struggling during that time. And then so she and Uni came to Stell Live with Kangji once that started up. And then like seeing the success of Stell Live and seeing her pop off and seeing her do well, seeing her having fun and enjoying herself was like the biggest. It was just like, thank you. Like that's what you deserve, baby. Like the fact that for Yume percent, she had to graduate on her birthday. She had to announce that she was ending her career on her birthday. It was like so fucked up. It was like, damn, bro, what the hell? So seeing her make it in Stellai was like it was so gratifying. It felt so good. And then she had to graduate because of health reasons. It's like, god damn it. Why can't she win? Why can't my girl win? It's not fair. It's not fair. It's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. Ugh. But yeah. That's your quick lore dump about Kanna. Anyway, why are we talking about this? Oh, YouTubers. Anyway, yeah. So Genshin, I wonder, is there like much content there where like people talk to the English voice actors for Genshin? I don't really know what like is what do most of the Genshin YouTubers even doing? Hey, what's up, Kitsune? Happy holidays. What are like the big videos going out? Genshin VA issues have caused so many problems. Oh, really? Are they in which way? Is it like are they not PC? Are they like, you know, interacting with minors in no ways, or what's going on? I heard a lot about like, did they like replace Tignari's voice actor and then they had to replace Tignari's voice actor again or something? Wasn't that a thing? Yes, Jesus. Getting back to normal, where they'll touch Genshin again. Yeesh. Child fiddler. Ugh. What is this drama about Mr. Beast I'm hearing? Is Mr. Beast also a no-no now? Are we canceling Mr. Beast? It's just weird. I don't know. People are weird. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm like say so and like a perfect human or anything, but I just like can't. I always just get so confused. It's just like the things that people are getting dinged for. I'm just like, why are you doing that? What is wrong with you? Wasn't there that whole like Drake thing too of like him interacting with some 14-year-old or something? I was like, why is that? What could possibly be interesting about a 14-year-old? What is there to gain? What do you want? People are just fucking creepy. I don't know. Maybe it's like a control thing or like a power dynamic thing. I don't know. Me personally, I have Yoimiya. That's enough. Real people are gross. I don't need a real person. Abusing his employees. Ugh. Ugh. That's the other thing, chat. No matter. Okay, first of all, I don't think our channel's ever gonna get that big. But no matter how big our channel gets, I'm saying our channel. Okay, it's our channel, chat. I don't think I'd ever want to pass things off to other people. I think I would want to just do it myself. Maybe that's like that might be a take that ages poorly though. There are things that I would gladly hand off to people, like the subtitles, the closed captions. Someone else could do that. I'm 100% okay with someone else doing that, as long as they maintain the level of quality that I maintain. I don't want shitty captions, but as long as you're doing it at a basic level, I don't care. I don't want to do that. Thumbnails, I would be okay with getting some thumbnails done for me, but I'd want to do most of them. Just because doing thumbnails is also my way of just practicing art anyway. It gives me a solid task, right? It's a very easy project in terms of art, and so like it's a good way to just force myself to draw. So that's the other reason I do all my thumbnails. Editing, I don't know. I'm kind of half and half on editing. I think for like certain videos I wouldn't mind handing it off, but I think in general I'd still want to do it myself. Maybe, I don't know. Again, I don't think we're ever going to get big enough to the point where this would be a discussion anyway. I think I'm going to do it for myself for the rest of my life. I don't think this is ever going to be something to consider. But, yeah. All that to say, I don't think there would ever be a team. So there's nobody for me to abuse. We can dodge that one, chat. Don't worry. No Soren abusing their employees' allegations. It's not gonna happen. There's no team. There's nobody to abuse. Maybe my mods on Twitch. I do make fun of Fairshade all the time. But Fairshade makes fun of me, so it's even. Soren doesn't even pay their employees on Twitch. Of course I don't. Do you think modding is something you get paid for, huh? It's a privilege. Wield your sword in my name, knight. I lost the plot. What are we? Why are we here? Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry, I do this a lot. I'm just like, why, how did we end up on this conversation thread again? Why are we here again? That's interesting. So I guess I'll throw away any hopes of eventually doing interviews with the Genshin VAs. That sounds like it's a rabbit hole I don't want to get into. But yeah, I do think that I like community. I think like community is one of those big things for me. So anything that involves like playing with other people, meeting other people, talking to other people, I feel like there's not enough of that. That was a big thing for me because I was a Bang Dream fan subber back in the day. And so like it was a small community. I knew most of the people. People knew me as well. And so like it felt close knit. It was nice that way. And it was like I could work together with the other translators too. And like if I wasn't sure about a line, for instance, like I don't know what they're saying here. Do you know what they're saying here? Like I could bounce it off them, get some suggestions, like get QCs, get suggestions, etc. It was just nice, like that kind of thing. That's why I wish that big YouTubers were like commissioning artists or like working with other people and doing things like that. It's just like I wish there was more of that. It's harder though because Genshin's so big that like you really have to carve out your own space, right? And that's a bit different. That doesn't feel quite the same. Can't open presents till my dad's family leaves, so I'm just rotting my brain watching Extreme Cheapskates. I don't know what that is, but I'm happy for you. You'd have more luck now because things are coming to a close. Farina's VA is taking over the English VA studio and Genshin's dubbing. I see. Interesting. Wasn't there also some drama recently about Star Rail not having English lines? I think like Himeko and Danhung. What was that about? Was there like... Was it like boycotting? Was there some other issue? No Robin VA either. Do we know who does the Honkai dub? Hey, what's up, Snickers? Spooky stickers? That's a fucking funny name. Do you prefer spooky or do you prefer Snickers? Spooky stickers. Oh, that's good. That's really funny. Really bad scheduling? Oh, okay. Why are people kicking up a fuss? Okay, actually, I can see why you'd kick up a fuss if it was actually just a poor management thing, but I don't know, whatever. I can see how you get upset at that. That's fair. That's fair. Zenless had it for 1.4 as well. Its main quest was missing. I'm not even gonna try and read those. That is unfortunate. Okay, that's sad. My friends say I'm a snack. I will not call you that, but glad to have you, Spooky. Is that list with scheduling issues? That's pathetic. So, chat, peek behind the curtain. My whole job is being my real life job. My my full-time job is I'm a project manager. So poor scheduling is like the bane of my existence. That's like literally the entire thing that I'm hired to not let happen. So like hearing that they actually just didn't have voice lines because of poor scheduling, I'm just like, bro, just like y'all need better management. Y'all need a logistics team or something. How can you fuck that up? It's not that hard. Just get some timetables going. Get a Gantt chart if you need it. It's just embarrassing. How could you fuck that up? Like Genshin and JP. I'm a certified JP dub hater. I'm sorry. Don't ask me for my opinions on the JP dub. You won't like them. Don't ask me. I respect the JP dub and the JP dub players. Don't ask me about my opinions. You'll see me in a worse light. Newer studio, didn't expect to be taking over all 3 games. That's fair. Even so, though, I don't know. That's rough. Understood. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. Is me not playing in Korean a good enough? I'm still hung up on this whole thing of people thinking I'm British or Australian. What? Is me not playing the Korean dub of Genshin a good enough hint that I'm not just a normal ass weeb? There's clearly something here. Who the hell chooses to play in Korean? Like, you would assume most weebs would play in Japanese. And if not Japanese, you would assume they'd play in English. And then, if you're just like a hard, like, oh, I just like the original source material, then you'd play in Chinese, right? Korean is just like, who the hell plays in Korean? Pulling anyone in next Genshin patch? I'm pulling both. I'm pulling both Mabuika, or both new characters, both Mabuika and Sitlali. Who are the others? Is it Clorind and Arlecchino? I'm not pulling either of those, obviously. The Korean dub is really, 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 really good. Really, really good. Especially Paimon. I think Paimon's voice actor is just like god tier. She's so good. And Ganyu's Korean voice is so good. Ganyu Korean is like the best voiceover I've heard in my life. It's so good. She has such a good voice. But yeah, in general, I think Korean dub is just fantastic. There are a couple voices where I'm like, okay. And there is like a fair criticism where like a lot of the characters do sound a little samey, especially in like the medium-sized girl category. I guess you could argue that all the guys just sound like hot Korean voice, like drama male leads, but like that's what the Genshin male cast looks like anyways, so what's the problem? Well cast, in my opinion. Oh, right, there's the Chronicle banner. I want Xiao. I don't think I need anybody else from the Chronicle. Who else is on Chronicle? Genshin Chronicle Wish. 5.3. I do. Oh, I need a Polar Star. That's what I need. I think Xiao and Polar Star. Shunha? Well, I already have Shunha, so. But yeah, I can see why people would want Shunha. She hasn't had a banner in like a year or two, right? It's been a really long time. I'm like reaching the point where I have a pretty good number of the cast, where it's like almost to the point I want to consider getting everybody in the game, but I'm just like, I don't want to actually do that. That's so expensive. $465 days or something stupid. Jesus. Had to change the rules of that banner to put Shunha on it. Shunha's hot. I saw a comment, one of the comments recently on, I think it was Spiral Roulette, because we pulled Shunha. They were explaining that Shunha's buff works on everybody. Like 15% on normals and charged, and then 15% on skill and burst. I was like, oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. I would have to test that, but I'm not sure if that's crazy. I don't know if it's really big. But there might be a place where that's worth it. But that is cool. She seems like a good just general utility support, but like there's always just better. She's never going to be the best in slot for most people, right? I don't even know if she's worth using for Ganyu. Who's like kind of the whole reason, right? Because like maybe no, I really don't know. Maybe on like Melt Ganyu with Bennett, Kazuha, Shunha? Maybe? I don't actually know. I don't know how you clear Spiral with Ganyu in this day and age. What's the best way to do single target damage? As a YouTuber who went on streamer's Twitch stream and typed a freaky comment about Shunha? Freaky in what way? Like... Chat, did you know? Okay, so I don't know how many people are familiar with Pixiv, right? Maybe I shouldn't say this on YouTube. Never mind. Never mind. I'll stop by saying that Shunha has a very fucking funny custom tag, unique tag for Shunha on Pixiv. It's super fucking funny, but I don't think I should say it on YouTube. So funny. It has something to do with her back pains. I need to drink more water. Chat, stay hydrated. Yo! Tut, tut, tut. Wait, chat. Oh, never mind. I thought my closed caption stopped for a second. Did you know that you can't do closed captions and low latency on YouTube together? I guess I can understand why. Because, like, it would take time for the program, the software to, like, render what you're saying, but that still sucks. Have you played Epic 7? I do not know what Epic 7 is now. Maybe I should do like monthly YouTube streams. Should do that, chat? Should I add that to my 2025 list? I don't know what I would stream. It would be nice to just chat though. What if we had like a post Spiral Roulette chat stream? New Spiral Roulette came out. Let's talk. Do you play other games besides Genshin? What do I play recently? I mean, I play Star Rail, but like pretty low key. I've been playing some Dragon Ball Fighters fighting game, but pretty infrequently. I would play more Grand Blue if I had people to play Grand Blue with, but I don't have anybody to play Grand Blue with. Do I play any other games? Not really. I'm not really much of a gamer. Most of my time is spent doing like... Well, obviously I spend a lot of time fucking making YouTube videos. It takes a long time. But more... I spend more of my time watching like YouTube and stuff. Drawing, etc. The thing about YouTube streams, I should probably do them in like my morning, because I feel like a good portion of my viewers are like in either Asia or Europe. So like if I did it in the morning, then that'd be the afternoon. Like morning's on a weekend, right? Like a Saturday morning. That way people, if they wanted to stick around, if they're in Asia, then they could like stay up a little late. Europe would be comfortable. And if I do it late enough in the morning, then like EST would be fine. Like around 11 a.m. I guess then Pacific time just sucks, but we have to give up on somebody. What's Grand Blue like? Grand Blue Fantasy Versus is different from Grand Blue Fantasy, the mobile game. Grand Blue Fantasy, the mobile game is... I think it's like one of those classic... And by this time, it is a classic mobile game. But like in terms of like the gameplay, it has that classical like... You pull your units, you have like a vaguely turn-based system. Units have skills, etc. 2D flat sprite kind of style. In terms of Fantasy Versus, I mean, it's like people describe it as the anime Street Fighter, which I don't think is a very good description. But it's a pretty standard. It's a standard fighting game. It's a very simple, beginner-friendly one. Most of the core gameplay in Grand Blue is like basic fighting game fundamentals of like spacing, footsies, hit confirms, whiff punishes, etc. Which might not mean anything to people who don't play fighting games, but like it's the very fundamental basics of just like make sure you are able to hit your opponent and make sure your opponent can't hit you. The problem is that there's a lot of neutral skip in Grand Blue. Like everybody's ultimate skills are fucking broken and like hit full screen or like teleport you all the way or you have half screen or it's just whatever anyway. Anyway. This is not the place for you to complain about Grand Blue's gameplay. I think Grand Blue's in a pretty good place. But yeah. Because it's like a pretty simple game, the top tiers are pretty strongly top tier, if that makes sense. Like because it's so simple, having an edge is like a huge advantage. Because otherwise the core gameplay for everybody is pretty much the same. So if you have something that is better than other people, it's like you're suddenly really advantageous. Like, for instance, if you have an invincible reversal that hits halfway across the screen, that's insane. Siegfried? Or if you have moves that are just constantly plus on block and pretty much not punishable, Beatrix, yeah, you're in a really good spot. On top of Beatrix having every other tool that she has. She's also a unique character who's like meant to rush down in a game where most people are trying to play footsies. But yeah. I wish I liked the aesthetic of 2XKO. I feel like 2XKO, because it's like Riot too, so it's like everybody and their mother is gonna be playing it. But it's like I just don't like it aesthetically. I'm just like, ugh. It also looks kind of clunky. Like as an anime fighting game player, like the movement it looks slow. The gameplay loop looks kind of annoying. Tag fighters are difficult, right? Tag fighters are a really difficult balance. Because it's really easy to be insanely toxic in a tag fighter. Because the way that tag fighters are annoying is because by using your assists, you can... Because in a tag fighter, you have multiple characters. And then the way that you do it is you're usually playing one character at a time, and then you can call the other characters as assists. And so they have like a special effect that happens on the screen. But from off, like they're like Xingqius. They give you like attacks from off field. Essentially. Wow, I can't believe I just compared Genshin to a fighting game. That's insane. That actually is a really good description of what an assist is, though, in a tag fighter. Anyway. Point being, it's really easy to just like, or it's a difficult balance to make sure that the assists don't just fucking ruin the game. Because that's the core of a fighting game, is like, at the end of the day, it's about taking turns. Like, knowing when it's your turn to be attacking and pressing buttons versus when you know it's your turn to be blocking and not pressing buttons. Assists can just, like, completely break that formula. So, like, for instance, defensive assist calls. You're blocking, but your assist still punches your opponent in the face. That's really, really annoying. That's really fucking annoying. To convince you to try Epic 7, can I send you fan art of the game through Discord? I mean, you can feel free to do that, but I don't know if I want to play another mobile game. I was saying this earlier. I need to save my mobile game playage for Azure Promilia. I just don't have time for mobile games. I'm just old. But I will gladly welcome fan art. Now, if Epic 7 wants to sponsor me, wink, 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 I'll gladly advertise your... Because, like, if I wanted to play anything, I would actually really be interested in fucking Girls Frontline 2. But, because, like, it looks like it panders. It does such a good job of giving you, like, the anime Coomer, like, what you want things. Like, being able to put things in your lobby and, like, the different animations in your lobby and stuff. All the different things in the dormitories. All the different interactions you have with characters, etc. But I can't send it to you. You can post it in the Discord server. But yeah, GFL 2 looks really good. There's a lot of love in that game, which I hope they keep up. I really hope that it's not just like a... There's a lot of love in the beginning and then it kind of falls off because they don't keep up with it. It's very... How should I say? It's it's respectfully horny. But yeah, I just don't have time for another mobile game. That's not true. Let me rephrase that. I don't want to make time for another mobile game. There are too many other things I need to be freaking doing, and I don't do them just because I watch YouTube all day or some shit. I can't be playing another mobile game and including more time that I need to be spending on something else. We gotta do something productive, like make more YouTube videos. Oh, you know what would be good for the if we did a post Spiral Roulette kind of stream though, is like just reading through comments together. I don't get enough comments to like be able to do a I reviewed my worst comments or whatever. But I think that'd be a fun stream activity of just like reading comments together, answering any questions or whatever as well. A lot of times I get questions that I'm just like, I don't really want to answer that. I do read every comment, chat. I need you to know I read every comment. But there are a lot of times I get questions I'm just like, I don't want to fucking... What? How am I supposed to answer that for you anyway? Or like, it's right there. I'm not going to answer that. It's right there in the video. I'm not going to be mean, so I'm just going to ignore your comment. But like, it's right there. Someone asked me for a video, like one of the music tracks. I was like, I put every song at the top right. They're right there. What do you mean? It was also, it was Yoimiya's theme. I'm like, what do you mean? How do you not recognize Yoimiya's theme? That's fair. Nobody knows Yoimiya. Everybody hates Yoimiya. If it was Arlecchino's theme, I'm sure people would have heard it. What's your opinion on the political scene in South Korea? What do you mean? You mean like the post martial law shenanigans that are going on right now? Listen, I don't know if this is the right space for me to be talking about my political opinions, but I mean, there has been a global trend of a rise in highly conservative political leaders. And I think that's a big no-no. There you go. That's my political stance. I like Yoimiya, but I lost 50-50 on her banner. She didn't come home. You should have spent money, David. Huh? Take a loan. Steal your parents' credit card. Don't do those things, chat. This is something I want to do, though, is when Yoimiya reruns, if YouTube is making me bank, I really hope YouTube is making me bank, chat. You need to help me make YouTube make me bank, so that when Yoimiya rerun comes, I can go record a video where I'm going on random streams and saying, if you pull for Yoimiya, I will donate $100 for you to pull Yoimiya. I want to fund people pulling Yoimiya. Choice Yoimiya over Raiden because I'm based. Let's fucking go. Based. Raiden is probably inarguably the better character, but based. I got a comment that was like, I can't believe you said Raiden's a strong character, Lamau. And I was like, are you stupid? I was like, what the fuck? What are your standards of a strong character if you think Raiden's not strong? It's fucking insane. People don't like Chaska. Chaska's good. I feel like Chaska with Auroron in particular is really, really good. It's crazy that you can actually kind of play just a Natlan team. We just don't have a great fourth character yet. But like Chaska, Shilin, and Auroron, if you just give us like a Hydro off-field, you can just play a Natlan team. You don't even need a Hydro, because like Chaska, you can trigger Auroron with just Night Soul bursts. For her simple design? Like her gameplay? or like her actual character design, because her character design is like, people just don't like ass, I guess. Her gameplay, I can see it, but like, what's wrong with having a simple character? What do you, okay, hold on. Is Novalet supposed to be considered complicated design then? Oh boy, I sure love hold charged attack. Spin, 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 spin. Like, is that good design? What? Is Arlecchino burst into skill into punch people hard good design? I actually don't even know if that's how Arlecchino works. I don't know Arlecchino. That's so stupid. I heard people call her ugly. Whoa, spoilers! I haven't played the latest Archon quest. Hold on. But Soren, on Arlie, you have to wait 5 seconds after pressing E. That's so hard. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm so glad people in the comments did not make fun of me for counting for Mona's burst. I'm pretty sure I only have to count to 2, by the way. Because, like, her ICD is ticking down during her animation, too. Which is about a second, I think. I was supposed to know. You weren't supposed to know. I also already knew that spoiler. I'm just telling you. I haven't played. People I know I've played. Don't worry. Don't do spoilers. No spoilers. My rule of thumb is don't talk about the latest Archon quest until the Archon quest is like until we're in the next version. Like, you can talk about Fontaine. Don't talk about Natlan. That's my stance on spoilers. We're at the point where we could talk about Fontaine's Archon quest in detail now, but I don't think we should even talk about 5.1 Natlan. Mona is complex in her own form, you're fine. Mona's really cool. I think the characters who have like very clear, like how should I say this? Because there's always optimizations to be made with characters, but some characters just have like very clear places where you can optimize them, right? Like Klee has a lot of animation cancels, which is, it's small, but it can be big in the grand scheme of things. Mona has her like perfect combo, as well as a lot of Omen interactions that are like really complicated that I don't fully understand. Like how you can, if you can like freeze people in like poise or whatever, you can extend Omen duration. I don't exactly understand it, but like there's like really neat things like that, right? Versus like, I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything like super interesting with Yoimiya. I don't think there is really. You can aim cancel. Hooray. I guess like sometimes things will just come up that are neat. Like Yoimiya versus the Hydro Tulpa. The fact that her charged attack has the charged attack and then her kindling arrows means that you can get multiple ticks of pyro is nice. I'm very excited for Skirk. Holy shit, I'm excited for Skirk. That's a leak, though. I guess she was teased in the live stream. Is that really a leak? I don't know. I guess that's not a leak if it's been teased in the live stream. I'm really excited for Skirk. We're definitely C2 R1ing Skirk. I don't even know what she does. But she's like so fucking cool. She's like, oh, she's everything I like in a character. I like when characters are canonically strong, dumb as fuck. And I like very flat personality characters. Like, I like Lynette. I like Chiori. I like those, like, monotone kind of characters. She is very Honkai pilled. It feels like Jinglu, but better. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa! Those are fighting words. But yeah, I see what you mean. They're very similar in like they're not exactly like aesthetic, but like their vibe, I guess. But yeah, I like Jinglu too, right? So called out. Feel a little called out. She's better with Jinglu. I'm about to start banning people in chat. What the fuck? There's nothing to fight. You will simply lose. There is no fight. Is my main on HSR? Yun Li, I guess, right now? I mean, I use the Firefly team because the Firefly team is the Firefly team. But the other team I use is... what's her face? What's her face? Scared girl, green hair, has a wolf spirit. Fucking... I'm blanking so hard right now. Wow, I can't remember her name. Ho ho, thank you. Yeah, ho ho, Robin, Yun Li, March 7th Hunt. Which is a fun team. It's not particularly good, but it's pretty fun. It's really good in like pure fiction though. Yun Li is insane in pure fiction. But yeah, I pull out the Jinglu team every now and again. I'll probably be pulling her out a lot more with Fugue now, because Fugue you can just throw on basically any team. Fugue is just kind of like a slot in anywhere kind of character. There are obviously teams she'll be better on, but like you could just throw her anywhere. I've probably used her with Acheron too. Hunt March is so annoying to use with Yun Li. Her talent always messes up my ult counter. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I just don't bother watching. I just let it autoplay and I'm just like, I'm gonna go do something else now. Fugue Sunday combination for Jinglu. Unfortunately, I didn't pull Sunday. Sunday is crazy though, from what I was reading. But I'm a strong believer in I'm only gonna pull characters I like. I never pull for meta. That's just like... But that's not necessarily true. I pull for meta if it's for Yoimiya. Because, like, Yelan's not necessarily a character I like that much, but she's just crazy, so... Shielded I was half and half on. I pulled Shielded because they told, like, one of my people in chat was like, oh, she's fucking insane. She's like Kazuha, but better. And I was like, bet. But, like, I like Shielded's design a lot. She's like a Gyaru. And she's hot. I love Gyarus who are hot. What Gyarus aren't hot? That's the real question. None. Gyarus are hot. You right. Fucking love Gyarus. I guess Yoimiya is Gyaru pilled too a little bit. I love every time you see fan artists do like schoolgirl Yoimiya and she's just a Gyaru. It's just, oh, yes. Yes, draw her with the fucking long nails and like the cardigan around her waist and the knee, the like the bunched up socks. It's, oh, yes. So good. I would love to do a... That'd be a fun art video too. Just drawing characters as school characters. Schoolgirl Yoimiya. Schoolgirl Ayaka. Schoolgirl Farina. I love those videos on like the Chinese like art. What would you call those? They're like music videos, I guess. But they're just like they're just like design showcases essentially. That shit's so good. Schoolgirl Firefly. Girl! I love Firefly and Silverwolf being friends because Silverwolf is like, I have E6 Silverwolf. I'm a big Silverwolf fan. Firefly and Silverwolf being good buddies, is just like so fucking good because I love Firefly too. It's just like, oh my god, they're so good together. They're so funny. Their relationship is so perfect. Just like naive, cute Firefly and like teasing fun, but genuinely cares about her Silverwolf. It's so fucking good. Have a Silverwolf keychain, which I put on my... You have a PS Vita? Boomer alert! Boomer alert! What's the oldest object I have in my possession that outs me as a boomer? I have a PS2. I have a working PS2. I don't use it, obviously. I don't even know if I don't think I have a way to hook it up to anything. Because, like, it uses the 3 cables, right? The red, blue, and red, yellow, and white ones. It's like, how the hell do I hook this up to something? TVs don't have this anymore. Is PSP a what the fuck? You have a PSP? I have a DSi. But like, that's a DSi. It's not even like a DS Lite or like a... Wait. Is that what they're called? DS Lites? I think so, right? Obviously, I don't have a DS Fat anymore. You can get a 3-cable to HDMI converter? I could, but what would I play on a PS2? You have a working Xbox? What the fuck? That's crazy. Original Game Boy Color that works as well. Wow, okay, that's actually boomer. That's insane. That's insane because when I was growing up as a kid, I grew up with a Game Boy Advance. So that actually tells me you're spooky. Spooky, be careful. Spooky, be careful. Boomer. I'm 24. Be careful, Spooky. Showing your age. Let's get you back to your room, Grandpa. A working N64. I actually feel like that's surprisingly common. Which is weird because it's such an old console, but like I feel like the N64 in particular is just like I hear everybody has one for some reason. My knees are popping already. Chat, here's some life advice. Get regular exercise, okay? Get regular exercise. Make sure you get some high intensity exercise every now and again, okay? Otherwise, you're going to develop osteoporosis. I mean, like, go for a jog. And not just like an easy jog on a treadmill. Like, go do some hills, okay? Otherwise, your bones will literally shatter the moment you try and do something when you get older. Also, chew some hard foods every now and again, okay? Eat some, like, peanuts or something. Get something that gets your teeth working, too. Otherwise, those will also shatter when you get older. A working VHS player. That's insane, too. Do kids know what a VHS is? I say this a lot. It's really funny. I'm noticing in my videos, like, every video, there's something I say, and I'm like, do you even know what that is? Are you old enough to know what that is? In this recent, because I'm edited, like, we have a new Spiral video coming out sometime this week. I referenced Pokemon, like the OG series of Pokemon in the Indigo League series, where, like, there's that episode where there's, like, a bunch of Diglets, and I don't remember, they're, like, in the, I think it's, like, the episode with Aerodactyl? But it's just like, do you remember this? The Diglett dig, trio, trio, trio. Diglett dig, trio, trio, trio. I'm like, does anybody remember that? Like, that's so old. It's like literally from like 98. Actually, I think Pokemon is like, the anime dub is probably like early 2000s. But like, yeah, that's definitely a generational thing. Like, you have to be above like at least 18 to know what that is, probably. Or just like you're a really big Pokemon fan who went back and watched everything. What kind of lifestyle do you have to recommend eating hard food every once in a while? I mean, like, actually hard food. Because like most of the food I eat is pretty soft. Like, because I eat rice for most of my meals, right? And so like side dishes aren't particularly hard. It's like, I also don't eat meat often. So like I'm eating mostly stuff like, you know, tofu or like soup, stews, kimchi, right? Which doesn't, they're not hard foods at all. I don't think I eat hard food very often. I can't think of anything that's like requires me to really munch on it, you know? What's my favorite Pokemon? Furret. Furret. Big baby. My beautiful baby Furret. Every time I play a Johto series game, I always, Furret's on my team. Through the Elite Four. Furret can learn Shadow Claw, which means you can beat Morty with Furret. Because they can't hit you. What are they going to do? Gengar? Fuck you, bro. Shadow Claw. Suck my dick, loser. Love Furret. I've never had a shiny Furret, but I'd really love a shiny Furret. The studio that animated the OG Pokemon also animated 1998 Berserk. Oh, really? Interesting. Furret was my fave, then Chen Pao came. What is Chen Pao? Chen Pao. Who is this? Dark Ice type. That's a cool ass typing. What the fuck? Is this Scarlet Violet? Oh, okay. I actually never finished Scarlet Violet. Is that a bad take? I played like about halfway through the game, and then I was just like, I'm good. I think it's probably the problem is I just don't like open worlds. I hate open world games. I actually am really glad they did Scarlet Violet that way. I think it was brilliant. That's exactly the direction Pokemon needs to go, is giving you at least some flexibility in the route, in the journey you go through. I just hate it, personally. I just can't, I don't enjoy wandering around. It's not me. I get so lonely doing exploration in Genshin. Did you like Legends Arceus? I never played Legends Arceus. I probably wouldn't like it that much, though. Again, I just don't like open worlds. Legends Arceus is cool though. That's the direction Pokemon should be going. Is like the more open world direction. Because that's what Pokemon is. It's about an adventure. You're supposed to go on an adventure and be excited by seeing new sights and exploring new places and seeing new mons, meeting new people. Did you enjoy Gen 4? Because if you did, I feel like you would enjoy Legends of Arceus. Gen 4 is my favorite generation, so actually, maybe I would. That might be a fun, like, stream turned to YouTube series game. What's up, White Rabbit? Hey, Soren, Merry Christmas. It was Christmas yesterday for me, but still, I hope your Fugue pulls went well. I just got Firefly under like 70 pull, so I'm saving for Lingsha now. Nice! Yeah, my Fugue pulls went really well. We got her... We won 2 coin flips, got the third one pretty early, and we also got 2 of the light cone in 1 pull. So, very, very good. Okay, well, the thing about Gen 4, though, is that I like Gen 4 as a generation, but Sinnoh... Okay, well, Sinnoh... Is Sinnoh... I do really like Sinnoh. But... I like Gen 4 in totality because I think Heart Gold, Soul Silver are the best Pokemon games. Scarlet was open world, but you're still kind of forced to do things in specific order. Yeah, I mean, it's a step in the right direction. They're not quite there yet, but that's the direction Pokemon should be going, in my opinion. But unfortunately, that requires effort, and Pokemon doesn't need a big effort. They just make money. Their IP makes them money whether they try or not, so they don't try. Damn chat. We've been chatting for a while. I should probably go frickin' finish this video. Finish editing this video. I should also go eat. But this was fun, chat. Thanks for hanging out with me. Again, if you do enjoy just chatting with me, come swing by the Twitch. Link in the description. We do much more chatting very often, so come swing by. I'll try and stream on YouTube more often, but I don't know. I just like Twitch. Could edit in front of us? I don't think that would be a good idea. I don't think that's a great idea. Mostly because the part of the video I'm at is I'm just adding music tracks and like doing the very small, like, I don't know. I think an editing stream would be really boring. Would anybody actually enjoy that? Because I can't really, it's like one of those things where when I'm drawing, I can at least talk while drawing, but editing requires a little bit of a different type of concentration that I can't quite as easily talk over it. Well, I guess that's not true if I'm just cutting things down. I don't know. It's just background content while you talk. I mean, if you all want to watch me edit this video, we can do it, but I don't think it'll be that interesting. Yeah, Merry Christmas, White Rabbit. It is still Christmas for me. American East Coast. I've still got nearly 3.5 hours of Christmas, which I guess isn't that much Christmas. I didn't do anything Christmassy. I literally did not do a single, like, I didn't eat cake. I didn't eat anything special. I ate an omelet today. What does that have to do with Christmas? I got no presents. I didn't buy any presents for anyone. Literally nothing. I did do the the stream thing. That's the content creator Christmas, right? Yeah, exactly. I streamed. Yeah. It is what it is. Alright, chat. Take it easy. Thanks for hanging out. I will see ya when I see ya. Goodbye, chat. Goodbye, chat. Be sure to have a good holiday season. The VOD won't even hear this music, so I have no idea what I'm humming along with too. Goodbye.